Jeff Harding has ever seen.
Refined himself.
Onion beast onion.
His career against the opponents.
Dennis Andries, we fought in the middle of the ring. Good jab.
The most glaring thing has been that they have good body shot there by Harding. Very good.
A good right from Andries, found home, and you saw it snap the head of Harding back. And now it's Jeff Harding up against the ropes.
The point I was making about defense, both men are concentrating at an abrasion or a cut in the left eye of the challenger Harding.
By the amount of redness, and a solid right from Andries landed on that eye, and it is open, taking a toll on each other already here in the first round. To each other over the course of 12. Oh, good.
That might have looked like a somewhat wild overhand right by Andries, but that's a straight right compared to what he used to do. He used to really wing his punches. He has been working hard to shorten them up.
Oh, and another right, followed by a right, both landing to Harding, but still neither one of those punches.
Rock had to be a world-class fighter, but he has a world-class chin. I mean, he's taken some solid shots right on the button. He did buck a little bit once in the first round, but he's still in there winging. He's a tough kid.
And he in turn, Alex, has landed some solid blows to the body on Andries. Neither one of these two fighters using almost a low blow by Harding, very close. Dennis chin of Harding. And Dennis Andries swinging that right, the left lands, and Jeff Harding up against the rope. Work on it, come on, work on it. And Alex, your point I think is well made. That right looks like it's wild, but it's going right where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, and Harding also is not a good enough fighter to get out of the way of it.
Work on it.
He's been able in his 14 pro fights to date to get by on toughness. He can take two punches to land his one because his one has always been strong.
Neither fighter getting any ground, but up to this point it's been Jeff Harding who's been absorbing most of the heavy blows, the majority.
Dan, a lot of fighters will get discouraged when they hit a man with as many good punches as Dennis Andries has hit Harding with and haven't had him go down. But Dennis Andries does not discourage easily.
Coming to the end of the second round, Rock'em Sock'em. They are relentless.
A little bit of blood from the nose of Jeff
Fennick, right next to Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Right in the center of the ring. He's not going anywhere.
And right now, Dennis Andries' breather as well.
Body by Andries.
Yeah, you see it?
And in turn, Harding counters. Good work inside by Jeff Harding. Oh, and a solid right uppercut from Andries. Got between the gloves.
Man has any ability to slip a punch. They either try, their defense is either to hold their hands up in front of their face, or that's all they have. They really just don't throw the other guy to yet for Dennis Andries.
We mentioned Dennis Andries with Detroit, one of boxing's more fabled gyms. And
Andries trying to develop one late in his career. There they both tried him.
Oh, and a solid right from Andries.
A good inside, and a good inside left with it too, Dan.
Again, an uppercut from Andries, and then he backs out and follows it with a right. Oh, and a solid combination, left and right from Andries.
And keeps coming back.
You have to wonder what Jeff Harding could do for training, Alex, to prepare himself for this kind of punishment in the ring.
Hit walls with his chin, I guess. He is getting wrapped with.
He doesn't back up. He comes and counters and a good right. And that caught Harding's attention. Another right from Andries scores.
The left eye of Jeff Harding is no longer bleeding, but it is swelling a little bit. Oh.
And another right to the hairline, followed by, oh my God, what do I have to hit this guy with?
I think he's reaching a stage where if this kid doesn't have the effect of his punch, show the effect of the punches soon, Dennis will get discouraged.
It's been fast and furious. The fourth round is coming to shown that he can. Good punches of his own, and there goes Harding down.
Wait and see the replay, and then I didn't either. And
and he really had no choice. was obvious we'd like to alert our ABC stations down the line that at the conclusion of this round, we'll be
still a 2-point round.
Way the extra point.
Of course, you can't imagine that these guys should go to a decision anyway, the way they're fighting. But they are both very, very well conditioned, as we said at the top.
Jeff Harding content to hammer away at the ribs and work inside with the close, compact punches. And you and I were talking earlier, Alex, about he has a fighting resemblance to Fennec as well.
You know, he has the same intensity, the same determination, the same grit.
ABC's Wide World of Sports will continue after this word from our ABC station. And again, 6, 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the 6th round.
Dan, I know you're supposed to give a 10-8 round whenever there's a knockdown. I scored that last round 10-9 for Dennis Andries.
It was obvious that Harding was fine as he popped right up and
strength to try to fight his way off. And he did so pretty effectively there.
That big overhand right from Andries landed on the glove of Harding.
Jeff is still
thrown by Cortez. It was obvious that Harding cleared Andries off with a forearm.
Good job there by Joe Cortez. As Dennis Andries started to hold the head of Jeff Harding, he was working to the midsection of Dennis Andries, and Cortez let him continue to...
6th round is winding down. This fight scheduled for 12. If it makes it, we're halfway there in Atlantic City. And Alex,
you got to pick up the pace.
Oh, good work inside by Jeff Harding. Oh, and again, the right gets over the top and lands by Andries.
With all the punches they're throwing, their heads are also very close.
And Bobby Chez on our Schlitz Malt Liquor Professional Boxing Series. That'll be a rematch of their October '87.
What this fight would turn out to be, because Harding was so unknown. We knew tomorrow's fight would be good because of the styles and the motivation.
Working the uppercuts is Harding, and then the left counter gets in and lands on the ear, but neither one of these two fighters seems to have an impact on the other guy. And Alex, my ears can't be deceiving me. Those are solid blows.
Yeah, sometimes you can land a lot of punches and wonder where the other guy doesn't go, and it's because...
That's more or less a case of Andries just letting him off. Got to go back and reference what we were talking about earlier about Dennis Andries being 35 years old and potentially
Dennis Andries is 40 years old. I mean, he just really is an amazing specimen. He's very dedicated and very, very determined.
Draw a hot bath for these two. If this goes much longer, they've got to be hurting. If this fight has gone this long in terms of the redness around the face of Harding and his cut eye, seeing here in round number 8, has not changed from the opening bell.
This is actually a little bit low.
There. Andries goes back on the ropes on purpose, stung by a Harding shot. Andries trying to load up with a wild right that was easily blocked. And his combination gets between the gloves of Harding.
Dennis Andries is not real hurt. He's still dangerous, but he needs a rest.
What the hell, get down today.
He may not stay that way, but for the first time in the fight, Dennis Andries actually looks discouraged.
Doing a good left-right combination from Harding, both on the chin of Dennis Andries.
I think Harding can feel it. He's trying to turn it up a notch.
Work at it, work at it, work at it.
Right from Dennis Andries. The younger fighter has an advantage, I don't know. 4 rounds scheduled. This bout's supposed to be 12.
Oh, man. And give him a lot of trouble breathing. Harding has not seemingly been affected by it.
Between rounds, Jeff Harding clearly appears to be the better in shape. Taking place here in Atlantic City, and how's that? There's the Yankee Clipper Joe DiMaggio sitting next to the splendid splinter, Ted Williams, 2 of baseball's
or not.
Well, Well, I bet both of those guys are seems so hard compared to what these two are doing here today.
Each of these fighters would like to have a baseball bat in their...
About to hyperventilate.
There's just really not a lot to analyze here, Dan. I mean, you hit me, I'll hit you, and who's in the best condition, and who can take the punch the best, and who can throw the most punches.
That blow from Andries hits a glove of Harding. Don't be confused by the sound. We are in the 9th round of this championship fight. A good left by Andries.
You pointed out about Harding, but you know, neither of these men is really sucking for air. They both just... It's unbelievable.
Again, Harding on the ropes and not showing the ability to get out. And again, it's Andries who more or less lets him off, although Harding comes out with a pretty strong left.
Jeff Harding is a little bit too upright there. He's throwing punches, but he needs to bend like that. Like he did for the body punch. He gets the leverage. He can't stand straight up.
The waning seconds of the 9th round. What more can you ask for?
He's climbed back into it. I think he'd have...
Well, that he would have to win 2 of the 3 to have a shot at it. A good example there. 2 good lefts from Andries. By the same token, Harding has hit Andries with a lot. A good example, that left to the body, but
the Australian light heavyweight to win a world championship.
10th round. We'll be back. Stay with us, won't you?
All right, time.
It's in the way of an effect. One of them showing much worse for wear. Harding is now beginning to bleed pretty profusely from that nose. Close like that, aren't they, Alex, and work the body? Certainly leaves you exposed. Right, the left was blocked, but the right really rocked Harding. And what does he do? He counters and knocks Andries back to the rope.
Arm punching right now. Jeff Harding should dig down and rip some punches. Not arm punch.
Oh, look at that.
And the blood really starting to come out of the nose of Jeff Harding. And now it's Dennis Andries.
Tremendous body punching by Jeff Harding.
And it shows on Dennis Andries, who's covering up.
A little bit of a wobble in Dennis Andries right there for those 4 body punches.
And that right sends Andries back, and for the first time, Dennis Andries giving the appearance of a man in trouble.
If Harding could dig down and land a series of power punches, Joe Cortez might stop it.
15 seconds left in the 11th round. Dennis Andries ought to throw a punch. Joe Cortez looking closely. Inside 5 seconds here in the 11th. That's it. There's the bell. One more rock early by a left from Harding. Boy, this round not even 10 seconds old, and Andries against the rope.
Dennis Andries will not give up his title without a fight. To put together a series. Oh!
Oh, and there it is. The combination of Andries is down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You all right? You okay?
Dennis Andries' legs are stiff as can be. And Jeff Harding on the attack, and that's it. He's down.
2, 3, 4.
There is no, look at Jeff Harding. There is no 3 knockdown rule.
Hey, you okay? Huh? All right.
Dennis Andries says, I'm fine.
It's over.
Stops the fight. Jeff Harding, the first Australian ever to be the light heavyweight champion of the world. The Australian contingent is in the